Okay, let's unpack this. What if I told you there was like an ancient secret, a hidden sound that could just unlock effortless wealth? It's a pretty powerful hook, isn't it? Grabs you immediately.
Oh, absolutely. It pushes all the right buttons, you know?
Uh-huh.
That mix of ancient mystery and, well, the desire for easy money. Who isn't interested in that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that potent mix is right at the heart of what we're looking at today. We've got these excerpts, source material from something called the Pyramid Wealth Frequency Guide, and some related info. So our mission here is to really dive deep into these specific sources, understand the claims they're making about this frequency, how it's supposed to work according to them, and what kind of results are actually reported within this material.
Yeah, let's get into it.
So what do the sources say this thing actually is?
Right. So, straight off, the source calls it a groundbreaking discovery, a sound frequency. But the narrative they build is key. It's not just any sound, it's presented as being based on, like, ancient vibrations, specifically tied to the Giza pyramids in Egypt, deep inside them, apparently.
Ah, the pyramid connection. That adds instant mystique, doesn't it?
It really does. It gives it that layer of ancient power, perceived power. And the source leans into that, claiming this knowledge was hidden, deliberately kept secret by elites for centuries.
Hidden knowledge, always appealing, and the core promise that comes out of this supposed rediscovery,
Hmm.
it's pretty audacious.
Extremely. The claim is that just by harnessing this energy, you can manifest wealth, abundance, almost instantly. That's the phrase they use.
Almost instantly.
Yeah.
Okay, so bypassing hard work entirely, it sounds like. How do they say it works?
Well, the mechanism described is interesting. It supposedly activates a dormant part of the brain, a part that influences manifestation. Now, this idea, the specific dormant brain part, that's a common kind of trope you hear in some self-help circles. It's not really a concept you'd find in neuroscience textbooks, you know.
Right, so it's more like terminology the source uses to create this feeling of untapped potential inside you, like flipping a switch.
Pretty much. Flipping a switch you didn't even know existed. And according to the source, it's incredibly easy to do. They really stress the ease of use. It's not like meditation or affirmations that need constant effort. No, just 7 minutes of listening each day.
7 minutes, that's it for, what do they call it, rapid transformations.
That's the claim. 7 minutes for rapid transformation. It's a very low barrier to entry, which is, of course, a huge part of the appeal they're presenting.
And the results they report.
Oh, they're described as dramatic. The source material claims thousands of people have had these life-changing experiences, unexpected windfalls, achieving financial freedom, all with remarkable ease.
Okay, thousands reporting this. And the sources also mention, what was it? Claims of scientific research and a high success rate.
Yes, they do mention claims of scientific backing and an impressive success rate. But importantly, the excerpts we have don't actually detail what that research is or how they measure success. It's just sort of stated as fact within the material.
Right, presented as a given. Okay, let's look beyond the main pitch. The source material has a frequently asked questions section, right? What does that tell us?
Yeah, the FAQs give more insight into how they position this. For instance, they mention a money-back guarantee. That's clearly there to address skepticism, about whether it actually works.
Makes sense. What other questions do they tackle?
Well, they anticipate things like, do you need to believe in it? The source says no, apparently. It works passively.
Interesting. So no active belief required.
And you can listen while doing other tasks, driving, working, whatever. Again, reinforcing that idea of total effortlessness. Just slip it into your day.
So minimizing hurdles, maximizing how easy it seems. Did the FAQs suggest other uses beyond just attracting cash?
They did, yeah. Based on the questions included, the source lays out possibilities for using it for, say, business growth, or maybe overcoming financial problems, even manifesting goals that aren't strictly about wealth.
Huh. So they position it as this kind of versatile, almost like a magic wand, based on the questions they chose to feature.
Pretty much, yeah, a tool for various kinds of manifestation.
Okay, so let's pull back and summarize the core picture painted by these sources. We have an ancient sound frequency,
Tied somehow to the Giza pyramids, hidden knowledge.
promising effortless wealth almost instantly
Just 7 minutes of listening a day.
by activating a supposed dormant brain part.
and backed up by these somewhat vague claims of scientific research and high success rates.
Right. That's the package presented in the source material we reviewed.
It's really fascinating how these sources weave everything together, isn't it? You've got the ancient mystery, the powerful symbols like the pyramids, these sort of sciencey sounding buzzwords like frequency and dormant brain parts, and it's all blended with the very modern, very relatable desire for quick fixes. Low effort solutions, especially for something as complex and frankly stressful as financial problems.
Absolutely. And maybe that's the final thought for you, the listener, to consider. What is the enduring appeal of concepts like this mix of ancient secrets and promises of easy, almost magical results tell us about ourselves, about that deep, fundamental human longing for abundance, for control, maybe even for a little bit of magic in our lives?